So welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to take you through a summer shredded 2021 abs workout that I actually filmed in Dubai. We're now in the UK. It's the middle of June and guess what, it's raining. So I thought I'd throw it back so you can try this full workout, 3 exercises, follow along, that you can try to crash your ab training this summer. It's super intense. I filmed it in the heat and I'm sure you're going to love it. So check out the workout now. Today we're going to take you through the first exercise, which is an abs rollout. So we want a bench we can ideally be on a bit of a decline or an incline on, and again we're going to be focusing on trying to contract through our lower abs and really trying to squeeze in and breathe all the air out. So as with all ab training, one of the keys we really want to focus on is when we come to the crunch position, is really exhale as hard as we can whilst exhale as hard as we can whilst sucking our belly button towards our spine to really try and like pull in our waist. So as we come in, we want to not push our stomach out, we want to crunch in, pulling our belly button inwards, not pushing outwards. So that's the key to get a smaller waist. So first exercise we're going to do is a bench roll up. Okay, so next up what we're going to do is we're going to do a side plank. So this is really good again for working our obliques, our TVA. So our TVA is our transverse abdominis. So transverse abdominis is what stops our stomach going out, but stops it coming in. So it can create that abdominal control there through the midsection region. So we're going to try and focus on improving that by contracting our TVA in as we're doing a side plank to keep our core on our waist nice and small. This is also very important for protecting your back because a lot of people have back problems nowadays because their core stability and core strength is so weak. So this is a great way to prevent that. So we're going to do a side plank on each side, around 45 seconds, and we'll do 3 sets of that. So I'll show you for example now. One of the big points here is actually make sure that your body's in line and level and your hips aren't dropping down, your hips aren't too high, because again, you're not going to be putting the load of the stress in the right place. So when I'm doing this, what I'm actually doing as well is consciously bracing here through my core and trying to pull my belly button slightly towards my lower back, through to my spine, to keep this contracted rather than like a lot of people will let the midsection drop out. You want to keep your abs tight and try and pull almost slightly towards your belly button through your back. So last exercise of workout number 2, we're going to do a bench V-sit. So what we're going to do, again, we're going to focus more on the lower abs and contracting through our rectus abdominis. So we're going to hold the bench behind us, take a slight 45 tilt back, and literally all we're going to do is take our legs out in front of us, crunching forwards and back. So breathing wise, we want to try and breathe out as we come out and breathe in as we take our legs out. And again, try and suck your belly button towards your spine as you crunch up. So I'm sure you found that workout pretty intense and insane. Make sure you watch this video when you're actually in the gym, or you can even do it from training from home if you have some basic equipment, and follow along. Now, we all know the key to actually getting abs, as well as training them and crushing the workout like I've just shown you, is nutrition and actually getting the body fat down low enough so your abs are actually visible and clear to see. Now, how do you do this, Charlie? Is a question I get. How do I see my abs? How do I lose belly fat? You want to know the secret? The secret is you just need to create a calorie deficit. Now, by calorie deficit, what do I mean? So a calorie deficit works off law of thermodynamics. So basically we have energy in versus energy out. We want to make sure we have more energy going out than energy coming in. Therefore, our body will go for our reserved body fat, adipose tissue, to basically survive and for fuel. Now, a big mistake a lot of people make, and clients when they come to me in particular, is they try and cut their calories way too fast at the start, and they also do way too much cardio at the start, which I'm going to come to. Now, what you want to think about with the human body is it's designed to survive. It doesn't necessarily want to be shredded and have abs, or that's what we want. Now, what we need to do is we need to trick our body into doing this. Now, the mistake a lot of people make by taking their calories too low at the beginning of a diet when trying to lose body fat to see their abs is that they actually put their body almost into starvation mode. Now, what do you mean by that, Charlie? Well, what I mean by that is that if you think about if you were stuck on a desert island and you had no food, you would want your body to slow your metabolism down so you could survive. When you put your calories too low too quickly, this is essentially what happens. Your body goes into a stress state, thinking you're on a desert island dying, and it tries to save you by slowing your metabolism down and holding on to body fat for dear life. Now, this is why when clients come to us, they're actually shocked they end up eating a lot more food, good quality, nutritious food, and losing body fat way, way faster by eating more than actually trying to starve the fat off. You actually want to eat the fat off and train the fat off to get shredded abs. Now, that's point number one, is energy balance in terms of energy coming in terms of nutrition. Now, point number two is energy output. Now, talking about cardio, same as nutrition, we want to eat as much as we can at the start of a diet to get our abs come through, and at the end of a diet, our calories are obviously going to be coming down. The same happens in terms of cardio. We want to have our cardio as low as possible at the beginning of a diet phase to get our abs to come through, and we will taper this up as we go. If you start off out the gate trying to lose body fat to get your abs come through, doing an hour a day, you cannot progress that up, and your body will adapt to that eventually. Another great tool that we use with clients as well to get really good results and not even feel like they're doing cardio is looking at what's called NEAT. And this is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is essentially just general activity, which you can track with something like an Oura ring, which is there. Now, this works superbly well and is very maintainable. By just going for a few walks a day, you can take your calorie output up, which will affect pushing you into a calorie deficit. Now, as a brief summary, how much of a calorie deficit do you need to lose body fat? I would recommend roughly around 500 calories from a combination of reducing your intake and increasing your output works best. If you're not sure how to structure this and how many calories you need, if you hit the link above, I've got a free video on YouTube, which is my free calorie calculator. But if you want this all mapped out for you with speed and certainty, hit the link below this video and you can book in your free six-pack strategy call with myself and the CJ coaching team, and we can get you results in no time. I hope this video was helpful, successful, and you're going to crush your ab workout. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, and drop us a comment below.